I'm just chilling out in Japantown. And we just dropped me off. I'm just waiting for lunch. Yeah. Now I'm in the downstairs of the East Mall, if I'm right. I can never remember probably, but over there. That's the Osaka Monument Castle. That's right there. Yeah, I like to come to Japantown a lot, and mostly cosplay events like Cherry Blossom Festival. I submitted some applications for like helping out with the stage, like MC. I'm not sure if that's going to go through or not. No guarantees, but we'll just see. I kind of know the Japantown Sailor Moon here a bit. Well, mostly through these events. There's J-Pop Summerfest used to be here until it moved to like Fort Mason. Well, as you can probably see, it's actually quite festive right now. A lot of Christmas decorations. Yeah, see the Christmas signings right there. Oh yeah, there's a bookstore right over there. Yuna books, if I'm pronouncing it right. It's being blocked, unfortunately. This is a store. I've gone in there a few times. Barbershop right over there. Things. Yeah, I'm just waiting for lunch right now. I stand corrected. My lunch just came in. Pork udon. Looks good. No, I'm not sure if it's going to be good as Suzu's, but we'll see. I gotta be honest, this udon is pretty good, actually. Well, compared to Suzu's, I might like it better since I've eaten there more. Oh no, wait! This is where the ice cream from the across the street, on the other side of the mall, is getting transferred right down here. Looks like I'm gonna have to check it out and see if it's going to be moving or not. Well, I've had their ice cream once. You know, that was during an art meet at that time. Machi Cafe Mocho. Yeah, it looks like that ice cream shop is going to be moving. Kino Yuma Books. Yeah, I've gotten there. I've gotten a few things there. It's a good store. Good, fair selection. You know what? I just really like being outside in the city of San Francisco. You just get to feel the fresh air. It's not like the suburbs. And that's what I'm doing right now, hanging out in Japantown. Let me see. See? San Francisco, Japantown. You see, that's the Pentagon right there, right in the center of Peace Park. There's not much going on happening right now, but you should see when it's usually to come here when the events are being held, like Cherry Blossom Festival and Anime Cosplay Festival. See right there? That's Hotel Kabuki. A convention called AOD was held there a while back, but unfortunately, due to certain problems, I don't remember what exactly. AOD is no longer around. I heard they're going to be replacing it with some new convention that's mostly around games, but I don't know. Anyway, well, as for what I am doing, let's just say I'm going to be trying out a new outdoor blog pack for video blog sports. of sorts. That's not around conventions, mostly involving this new camcorder that I got on Black Friday. I'm pretty sure you may have seen my recorded reaction for the live Twitch of Mega Man 30th anniversary. Yeah, I might do something like that. Bernie Burns from Rooster Teeth usually does this from time to time, from what I hear. And I thought lots of people do this, so might as well do the same. So anyway, holidays are going okay for me. Minus the fact when I'll be honest, I've been feeling a little down lately. Well, mostly because work's not available at the moment. Well, I am probably going to have to complete my credentials for Math and English, which I currently am signed up to take another class for. English 198, if I recall. That was recommended from my previous professor. There we go. I trust you can see my face better. Truly is something else, the Patagonia Tower. Right here. Sometimes cosplay gatherings, self-private cosplay gatherings get held here from time to time. I'm hoping there's going to be one here in January. I mean, there's been one for the past 2 years, including this one. Who knows? Yeah, like I said, you should come here during the Cherry Blossom Festival. It's really packed around here. Lots of cosplayers, you know, all sorts of festive events. There's also other buildings here in Japantown, such as the New People's Theater, New People's Buildings, somewhere around that corner right over there. They put reefs up on the west side of the mall, as well as the east side. There's Daiso Japan right there. Father and daughter plane. And Hotel Kabuki again. The rest of Japantown's right over there. Sakura P60 is also part of the Cherry Blossom Festival. And that's where it was being held over there this year. Well, the main stage anyway. The New People I mentioned, that's that building right over there with the red entrance. See it? Is that a car alarm? Well, I'm gonna go inside the malls. Inside the Westfield Mall. West Mall of Japantown, right over there on that sign. And look, they got a Christmas tree right here, all set up with origamis and regular stars. Stars. All paper mache. I mean, all paperworks. Rupees. Let's see. Kapehana. Moyos. Nice Japan Video, that's for a Cherry Blossom Festival. It's normally sponsors, or it sponsors Cherry Blossom Festival. I can never remember. Yeah. Right here is photos from the last 2016 anime cosplay parade right there. Still wondering when the heck they're gonna put up the new ones for this year. Right there in the corner, that's me. Yeah, I know most of these cosplayers right here. So. Is somebody doing karaoke? Huh. They are. must have put that karaoke up recently because I don't remember this. Empty space right behind me. Bravo! Stuff here. And right here are some anime, cosplay, and other cool stuff stores. I bought my Kiryu cosplay here, so. And it was a last minute thing before AOD this year. Shame AOD is gone. They had an Naruto jacket up here, but looks like it took it down, and that's a shame. Either that or somebody else bought it, so I'm probably gonna have to replace mine pretty soon. Katana, they sell swords and press pennies right there, as well as pop figures. Makeup store. Yeah, Japantown's pretty interesting place to hang out, but I like it better when they come when the anime festivals come here. Oh, ice cream. Right there. So other things that happened recently that I couldn't make it to was the Zelda Symphony. Which one of the reasons is costs money and not something I have at the moment. And if you look right here, and if you look carefully, you can see the inputs of the dragon. You can see dragon drawings right here. Rest of it should be right down here. Oh yeah, I've eaten here. On the Bridge restaurant, that's the name of the place.
Yeah, I was surprised you turned around.
It looks like they're playing a few anime movies right here. The other one over there was Princess Mononoke. Dharmakas. No. Dharma dolls, or whatever those things are. So, yeah. Just walking. Not sure what to talk about these days, but and what else? Yeah, well, I'm trying out this new camcording thing, so turn it into outside blogs and travel blogs. But yeah, I'm hoping this turns out well, and maybe I'll get a lot of views for it. Oh, they're advertising that new movie, Mary and the Witch's Flower. I want to see that. The upside of Ghost Kingdom. Well, yeah, I've gotten some stuff. One or two things here. Yeah. Sophie's Crepes. I've had them once. They're also good. Price of that, yeah, but Mido, that's a art store. Last thing I got there was artist pens. And down there is the Westfield, the downstairs of the West Mall, which I came out of earlier. So it's time to head back. Maybe while looking at the East Center Mall. So this is the Eastfield Mall. You always get the two confused. That's the inside entrance of the Daiso. And, oh, look at that. A samurai mannequin statue. And another Christmas tree. These are some pretty attractive spots here in the Eastfield Mall, and that's the bridge right there. That's ice cream right there. The other one I was telling you about. Anytime dessert. It's a bit pricey, but so I try to go for cheap whenever I can. Basically, whatever you can afford. That was my strip just now, just to let me know about stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I always keep getting the two confused, the two sides of this, the Japantown Mall mixed up all the time. No. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just going up these stairs right now. Just get my backpack. So, yeah, well, there's a few more restaurants out here. County Bankai, or no, County Ichibankan, right over there. See, right over there. Another sushi bar restaurant, Shibono, Japanese cuisine. And going up this way leads you to Hotel Kabuki. I haven't been in Hotel Kabuki since the last AOD. I'm hoping they'll put something that's new and attractive, like another anime cosplay festival or a convention that'll be there. Never eaten at this place before. Yeah. As I mentioned before, AOD was there for a couple of years when I first started going there. Well, unlike the Westfield Mall, this side of the mall really doesn't have much for it, unfortunately. So. So I'm just also learning things out with this camcorder. Might be able to take some pictures on it. And this is obviously the directory. Let's see, what else am I going to talk about? Well, I still don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to SAC Anime since I can't seem to get a hotel room or in my badge in time for most of the reason. Well, transportation is probably the biggest problem for me since it's not commutable, and it's all the way up in Sacramento, and I live in south of California, but I really want to go because the Ruby girls are going to be there. And I love Ruby so much. But who knows, maybe I'll be able to make it with Major Nina. Who knows. After that, there's going to be East Bay Comic-Con. I've been going every single year. It's still a one-day convention down in Concord, Pleasant Hill. That's close to where I live. But scratch on this part. Sorry about that. Oh, winter season. It can make me do that. a new anime movie called Mary and the Witch's Flower is coming out. I may also want to see that. I've also realized for this year I've probably debuted the most new cosplays than any other years for my career as a cosplay artist. Except I'm not getting paid. My personal favorites that I've debuted for this year are Gunvolt, Breath of the Wild Link, Soldier 76, and Jean Volume 4. Yeah, out of all the Ruby characters, Jean is the one that relates to me the most. Thunderdogs. Gunvolt is similar to that of the Mega Man Zero games, if any of you ever played them. As they're both made by Inchi Crates, and since after I played the first Gunvolt, I wanted to cosplay as the guy, and I was finally able to do it, except my sewing machine kept freaking jamming on me. Cosplay Problems 101. If you had this problem too, I can relate. So, yeah. Cosplays I'm thinking about debuting for next year. Obviously, I'm going to probably do more Pokemon characters. I'll try. I've been getting into My Hero Academia. I'm trying to style one of my old green wigs for like Izuku Midoriya. I got the most votes for Denki Kaminari on my Instagram for who to cosplay as for that series. Izuku being the second, no, it was a tie between Izuku and Bakugo for number 2 slot. So yeah, I'll be adding Denki Kaminari to my cosplans. Maybe I'll do him for like the NorCal Spring Cosplay Gathering if I'm going. Cosplay Reveille. What else? New Year's resolution goals. Making new friends. 1. Maybe I can also see if I can develop an actual relationship. Well, that's probably just a pipe framework. Or maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Also, something you should probably know. I am thinking about changing my cosplay / stage name. So probably January 1st or before that, I don't know. I probably may not go under Mega Jalan anymore since it's kind of losing its touch, I think. Plus, people are starting to pronounce it wrong, I think. So I might do something like Mega Link Jandus or Pokejon, or I don't know. That's just a thought. So, yeah. Making new friends, communicating with people more often. I've always been strapped about using Facebook Messenger. I don't use it as much as I know I should, but I will probably do that for. Just be on the safe side. I'll probably just ask some people if they'd like to communicate through that. Oh, are we at the front entrance already? Just I'm going back outside. Yeah, it's. And the sun's on the side of my face. Yeah, I would like to be able to use this camcorder for like going to any other events I go to. Speaking of events, Christmas in the Park was a couple of weeks ago. Last week, unfortunately didn't do any videos because I got some really mean comments from someone I know who got all kind of, pardon my language, getting bitchy about candid photos or whatever the hell that means. And I wasn't trying to insult them or anything. It was. I just wanted to compliment on the the nice dancing they were doing. Is that too much of a problem to ask? I mean, come on. Yeah, and that person just viciously slammed comments at me, telling me I need to delete them. Again, I wasn't trying to insult them or anything. Just compliment on how great how awesome I like their dancing moves. It shouldn't be a crime. Well, then again, that person was kind of a bit on the bitchy side. I mean, I'm not going to say who it was specifically, but I can say that she does have some issues like Asperger's and such, and autism, which I can kind of relate to, but maybe things will get better. I'm over it now. It happened a long time ago, like NorCal Fall Gathering. So yeah, with this camcorder, I may also start doing gameplays better if I still haven't figured out how to use my freaking capture card for the love of me. Maybe it's the bad input sockets I got on my laptop. Who knows? Yeah. Maybe I should also start hosting my own cosplay gatherings. Who knows? Some place that's easy and reachable for everybody, like maybe here, for instance, or certain parks in like Contra Costa County. Because I know some people who go there and live there. Let's see. I'm hoping to get some real work again. Yeah, and I need to start making some more money again. So. And there's no guarantee that this channel or whatever is going to be on is going to be like a satisfying source of income. So neither is like doing anything like cosplay photo shoots. I heard that's really not enough to make enough. Man, I really gotta find the filters on this thing, so as to make my face more visible. So when I get into a room like this, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. This camcorder is still new to me, so I'm still trying to sort of figure it out. So I apologize for that. And then back in the Westfield Mall. Sorry. Yeah. We got some interesting stuff. I wish they'd just have more. Yeah, one of the stores right there is pretty much closed, unfortunately. So I can't remember what was there. So yeah, this store is commercial space for the beast. Whatever that means. I mean, it'd be nice if they had a cosplay store for anything, for like events or for a Cherry Blossom Festival or Anime Cosplay Fest, even if it's for like rentals and such. Well, we'll just have to see what moves in here. I never actually played it here in Playland Japan. It's an arcade. Oh yeah, San Francisco Comic-Con has been moved to Oakland and is no longer conflicting with SAC Anime for next year, if I saw right. So it'll be nice to go there for more than one day if I end up going. Although I bet celebrity autographs are going to be worth a lot. I wonder if I'm gonna start being like Bernie Burns from Rooster Teeth, who does these things a lot. I don't know if he does them a lot. I just heard recently he does vlogs like this. I mean, I didn't know that Easter egg that Ty did on that Ruby Chibi was like an Easter egg for that, or a reference. Passing by some restaurants. Never eaten here before, but okay, I've eaten in this one before, only once. But everything else, like down here, I have not. I wonder if it's going to rain again for Cherry Blossom Festival Parade like last year. I mean, this year.
1/10 of a dollar is like 100.
Yum.
It's like you take something you like for 10 equal pieces.
Maybe I'll find some place to sit down and take a break. Who knows? Sun is starting to set. Sun's starting to set over here in Japantown. It's starting to get pretty dark. A few hours have passed. Oh yeah, that's Rock the Monument to Japantown right here. But anyway, looks like my first adventures in blogging is pretty much almost done for the day. Well, there's going to be a surprise jellyfish mob here in Japantown, in San Francisco, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to that, unfortunately. So, yeah. Sorry if you saw my hand there. Somebody's mentioned a Daiso. There's actually a Daiso close in my hometown, actually. So, one of the downsides of getting this late is that everything seems to be seems to be closing. So. Japantown definitely needs some more events to attract people here. And I'm not just talking about Cherry Blossom Fest, which I love going to every single year, and Anime Cosplay Fest. I'm hoping that becomes a 2-day event one of these years. I don't know if many of you people have seen that video of this, but yeah, I'm hoping to go back again next year. And let's see. Let's see. What else to talk about? Big Comic. I already talked about that. Also, towns. This is a pretty popular place, or well, I'd call it a pretty popular place to do some Pokemon Go hunts. Which Gen 3 is finally out. There was also a Groudon raid a few miles back there. Unfortunately, there was nobody around, and one of the biggest problems with raids is that you spot something like a legendary Pokemon such as Groudon, and there's always nobody freaking around. I swear, legendaries are much more easier to catch in the games than they are in this. Or in the spin-offs like Go. I wonder if they're ever going to make like another Pokemon pinball. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think it sold pretty well, but let's see. Some other things I'm looking forward to for next year. Well, in terms of video games, Mega Man 11. Yes, my man is back. Let's see what else. Yeah, there's also a new My Hero Academia video game that's going to be confirmed. Depending on what system it's going to be on, I'm going to be in that. I wonder if they're going to be making an Overwatch sequel. Who knows? If they do, I hope they include a story mode. Either I got the game that's not include story mode, or just they haven't bothered putting one in. But yeah. Maybe I'll bring Soldier 786 for one of these cosplay events in Japantown. I mean, my friend who does Reaper might like that. Yeah, especially since I got a wig for him, finally. Yeah, he was actually recommended through that guy, Ramiro Sanchez, or however I'm pronouncing his last name. He also went to buy Scarlet Raptor on his Instagram, but it looks like he closed it, unfortunately. That's a shame. Look at that sunset. Yeah. No, I'm really glad I got this camcorder. It's pretty good. I can't wait to start filming more events with this thing now. Yeah, well, I called my ride a few moments ago, but looks like it might be a while. So let me see if I can get something like mochi ice cream just to be safe, but and to take home. But if not, I hope. Well, c'est la vie. That's French for that's life. And there goes my face fading out into black again. And I'm back in the east side of the mall. I'm looking at the mochi right there. It's a bit pricey. Looking for like many samples, but unfortunately there's not much. Yeah. It was 6 for 3 pieces, and 3 for 6 for 3 pieces. I'm mixing up my words again. Ugh. And if I were to get like 6 pieces, I'd probably like 12, and I don't think that's worth it. I mean, I already had lunch here, so. I could have gone somewhere else. Well, there's a few stores I could have gone into, like one upstairs, but I just stopped in front of some trees. Look, around Cherry Blossom Festival, it's or spring. These things really bloom. Now, I'm actually surprised that Japantown doesn't have the Christmas cosplay event here. So, I mean, they should. Maybe with this camcorder, if people want to, I can like feature them into my future videos. Or maybe do a shout out for them and say follow them on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page, or whatever they use. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be like really thinking about switching my stage slash cosplay name or whatever. Or whatever you want to call it, because, like I said, people are just not just getting the hang of it anymore. So, yeah, they seem to pronounce Mega Jalen a lot wrong. So, yeah. And again, I'll probably have to make new stage cards, but business cards. maybe I should, because for one, I didn't include an email for contacting me, so I'm probably gonna have to create a new one. So if I ever do change it, that's life. Let's pass a rock. I must have recorded like at least 30 minutes of this adventures in blogging. So yeah, I'm thinking about possibly settling for that. Adventures in blogging. Who knows? And I'm back in the west side of the mall. It's because it's a little chilly outside. And I wish they put some lights here. It doesn't look like I'm going to be going to that jellyfish flash mob event from what I found on Facebook. That's okay though. Although I should probably make it a New Year's goal, so the goal for next year, like do more events so that go to more after dark events. Oh, and I just passed that this store right here. I love that store. And the Katana store that also sells Funko Pops. Man, I must be losing a lot of memory on this card. Well, looks like night's about to fall, and it looks like it's time for me to say goodnight. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Adventures in Blogging, and I hope to see you all for future videos.